just a new sky is beginning to blur, washing the edges of the person we were. I don't need to look at the radar or screen to tell you the darkest forecast I've seen. You stood on the driveway just an hour ago, telling me the reasons why you had to go. But the thunder clapped so loud I couldn't hear the light, as the water started falling from a heavy sky. I see a cigarette butt floating in the street, where the rushing currents and the pavement meet. The storm is washing clean every step you took, closing up the pages of our open book. Nobody will know that you broke my trust, or turned our little kingdom into cold dark dust. I try to run inside and turn the front door lock, but my feet are frozen like the kitchen clock. And oh, the sky is just doing what I do inside, opening up all the tears that I hide. The clouds give a cover, the clouds give a space to let the gray currents wash over my face. You left me out here where the elements strain, underneath the storm that I can't quite explain. You drove away dry while I'm drowning in pain, with a heart left out in the rain. Let the rivers run down the gravelly street, let the rushing water sweep under my feet. It's the only time I don't feel so alone, when the universe matches this cold, aching bone. A perfect disguise for the wreckage you made, burying my sorrow deep in the shade. And oh, the sky is just doing what I do inside, opening up all the tears that I hide. The clouds give a cover, the clouds give a space to let the gray currents wash over my face. You left me out here when the elements strain, underneath the storm that I can't quite explain. You drove away dry while I'm drowning in pain, with a heart left out in the rain. Just a downpour, just a flood, washing the dust from my blood. No tracks left on the street, just the sound of the steady beat. Let it pour, let it bleed, a broken heart left in the rain. I couldn't keep forever. The morning sun is hitting the kitchen floor in a way that it never quite did before. I'm checking the mailbox and clearing the gate, trying to argue with a heavy bound fate. I still have the blueprint, I still have the design of the lifetime I thought was completely mine. But your keys are all gone and the hallways are bare, leaving nothing but shadows and thin, cold air. I found the gold ring at the bottom of the drawer, a physical reminder reminder that we're not us anymore. I spent a whole summer just building a wall, believing that love could protect us from all. I gave you the midnights, I gave you the days, hoping the sunlight would clear out the haze. But always is liquid and always is air, and you drop it so easily right by the chair. And the horizon is breaking in gray as the last of our colors start to wash away. I held on so tight till my knuckles turned white, protecting a spark in the middle of the night. You promised the stars and you promised the sky, but you left before forever could even try. I gave you my spirit, I gave you my soul, but I was chasing a high that I couldn't keep forever. Can't fix a broken down heart when you're miles away and we're falling apart. I'm trying to pack up an empty bound mind and leave every ghost of your memory behind. But some roots are too deep and some roots are too strong, and I'm still humming your favorite song. And the horizon is breaking in gray as the last of our colors start to wash away. I held on so tight till my knuckles turned white, protecting a spark in the middle of the night. You promised the stars and you promised the sky, but you left before forever could even try. I gave you my spirit, I gave you my soul, but I was chasing a high that I couldn't keep forever. Just a shadow, just a sigh, the longest version of a goodbye. No more always, no more you, just the silence of what we knew. I couldn't keep forever. I couldn't keep forever. Empty streets, lonely heart. The street lights are blinking their regular green, throwing cold shadows on a desolate scene. I'm walking the sidewalks we used to claim park, where the concrete is heavy and the storefronts are dark. The city is sleeping, it don't care to know why I am tracking a weight that don't show. I pass by the diner, I pass by the square, and trade a low whisper with the empty night air. I pull my wool coat tight against the cold draft, replaying the echo of the hours that we laughed. The pavement is damp from a midnight routine, a monochromatic landscape that's completely clean. No footsteps behind me, no headlights in view, just an isolated kingdom that is stripped down to you. I can change my location and change my design, but geography fails when you're broken on the line. And all the avenues stretch out for millions of miles, cutting right through a city of ghosts and a smile. The skyline is massive, but there's nowhere to go. Trapped beneath the ceiling that is put in picture looked just like a cage, a heavy piece of iron sitting right upon the page. I shout to the buildings to give me a sound, to shake this heavy quiet right into the ground. But the universe wraps me in columns of gray and leaves me with absolutely nothing left to say. Oh, the avenues stretch out for millions of miles, cutting right through a city of ghosts and of smiles. The skyline is massive, but there's nowhere to go. Trapped beneath the ceiling that is putting on a show. You left me with winters that nobody can see, shaking the foundations of the rest of me. It's a wide open grid, but I can't find a start out here on these empty streets with a lonely heart. No traffic lights, no turning back, walking alone on a dead-end track. The buildings loom, the shadows grow, everything I tried to never show. An empty block, a silent lane, an echo of my pain. Empty streets, lonely heart. Every goodbye leaves a scar verse one. The taillights are bleeding, a dull shade of red. Through the heavy bound phrases that you finally said, I still hear the echo of the gravelly drive, the cold rush and panic of a love that can't survive. I walk back inside and I stood by the door, watching your house keys at the linoleum floor. No thunder in valleys, no fire in the trees, just a silent surrender that brought me to my knees. I tried to scrub clean every space where you stood, to clear out the layout of this old neighborhood. I threw out the sweater you bought in July and told my reflection it was easy to drive. But a house has a memory underneath the white paint, and the quietest corner holds a lingering complaint. You can pack a suitcase till the seams start to tear, but you left a phantom just hanging right there. And all the years can go rushing right over the line, washing the landscape of your borrowed out time. The world keeps on turning, it don't look behind, but you are a photograph locked in my mind. They say time is a river that heals up the skin and covers the tracks where the storms used to win. But the fracture is wide and the light is so far, 'cause every single goodbye leaves a scar. As a scar, just to prove that the healing is real, or a permanent map, or the things I can't feel. I'm tracing the margins where the safety line sat, cursing the wind for the way the cloud flags. I'm left with a blueprint that's broken in two, in a lifetime of trying to outlive the view. And all the years can go rushing right over the line, washing the landscape of your borrowed out time. The world keeps on turning, it don't look behind, but you are a photograph locked in my mind. They say time is a river that heals up the skin and covers the tracks where the storms used to win. But the fracture is wide and the light is so far, 'cause every single goodbye leaves a scar, just a mark underneath the coat. The hardest phrase that you ever wrote. No magic tricks, no sudden fixes, just a slow burn where the darkness mixes. It never fades out, No matter how far, every goodbye leaves a scar. Every goodbye. Our forever was fragile. I still check the latch on the old porch screen, where the paint is all chipped and the wood is lean. We spent our last summer just talking to scope, building an empire on nothing but hope. You bought me a mirror with a silver-plated frame, and carved in the border the lines of my name. But it slipped from the wall on a cold Tuesday night, shattering the future right out of our sight. I found the gold band at the back of the shelf, sitting in dust all by itself. You spoke of a lifetime with such a sweet tone, like a fortress constructed of solid gray stone. But always is vapor and always is air when you drop it so easily right by the chair. I'm left with a blueprint that's broken in two, staring at spaces that used to hold you. And oh, the horizon is breaking in gray as the last of our colors start to wash away. I held on so tight till my knuckles turn white, protecting a spark in the middle of the night. You built up a kingdom on nothing but speech, then placed the gold keys just slightly out of reach. I gave you my youth, and I gave you my trust, but our beautiful forever was fragile as dust. Is a vow just a drop in the bottomless sea, or a clever disguise for what never could be? I am cleaning the kitchen and sweeping the floor, locking the deadbolt on our master door, dropping the weights that were never quite mine, to plant my own feet on a solid design. And oh, the horizon is breaking in gray as the last of our colors start to wash away. I held on so tight till my knuckles turn white, protecting a spark in the middle of the night. You built up a kingdom on nothing but speech, then placed the gold keys just slightly out of reach. I gave you my youth, and I gave you my trust, but our beautiful forever was fragile as dust. Just glass on the floor, no more keys in the door. Didn't have weight, it didn't have bone, just a small anchor made out of the foam. It broke in the winter, it broke on the line. Our forever was fragile. I found you in my dreams, first one. The alarm clock is ringing its cold, regular bell, waking me up in this empty old shell. The real world is fading to columns of gray. washing the saturation completely away. I step out of bed and I put on my shoes, moving through a morning I didn't want to choose. But for 8 quiet hours while the universe slept, I was holding the promises we should have kept. I didn't need a map and I didn't need a light to navigate the deep dimensions of the night. I walked past the borders where the safety line sag, and found you still sitting where the old spirit flags. You were wearing that sweater, you were laughing so clear, without a single shadow of a wintertime fear. The canvas was bright and the colors were new, and for a little while I was tangled in you. And oh, the waking world is cool when it breaks the spell, leaving me stranded inside what I can't tell. The daylight is bleached, stripped down to the bone, forcing my spirit to wander alone. I can paint over walls, I can change my routine, but my mind keeps on searching for our final scene. The sun's coming up to take away the gleam, but I found you. I found you in my dreams. Why does the dark feel like the only honest place, holding the architecture of your missing face? I wake up reaching for a phantom made of air, cursing the morning for showing you're not there. But tonight when the moon shows its fractured white line, I'm running straight back to our borrowed out time. And oh, the waking world is cool when it breaks the spell, leaving me stranded inside what I can't tell. The daylight is bleached, just stripped down to the bone, forcing my spirit to wander alone. I can paint over walls, I can change my routine, but my mind keeps on searching for our final scene. The sun is coming up to take away the gleam, but I found you. I found you in my dreams. Just a sleep, just a spark, vivid gold in the dark. When the dawn bleaches out the sky, leaving me with the faded goodbye. The colors fade, the shadows grow, but in my sleep they never go. I found you in my dreams. If only we had more time. The streetlights are flickering, losing their gleam, surrendering slow to a half-finished dream. I'm watching the shadows stretch over the lawn as the dark of the valley turns into the dawn. We spent our last evening just counting down frames, avoiding the talk of our separate names. I'd bargain with gravity, bargain with fate, to keep your sedan parked inside of the gate. I found the old receipt from that diner downtown, where the neon lights dance as the rain pours down. We sat in the corner for hours on end, before we became what we can't quite unbend. I used to believe that the future was wider too aimless. The last of our promises shatter again. I don't need a lifetime to fix the design or salvage the blueprint of your path and mine. I'd trade all tomorrow for one frozen line. If only we had more time. As a minute, a shield or a permanent cage, a fragile white margin left right on the page. I pause every heartbeat and freeze every view to stop the cold morning from taking away you. But the engine is starting, the gravity drive are showing the layout of a love that can't survive. Oh, the horizon is breaking so bright, forcing me out of the comfort of night. The numbers are shifting from PM to aimless. The last of our promises shatter again. I don't need a lifetime to fix the design or salvage the blueprint of your path and mine. I'd trade all tomorrow for one frozen line. If only we had more time. Just 24 hours, just a shift in the sun, before all the damage was completely undone. The engine is humming, the wheels start to climb. Goodbye to the porch light, goodbye to our time. If only we had more time. The kitchen window shows a thin line of slate, and the headlights are missing by the front garden gate. I've been tracking the numbers on the digital clock, waiting for the turning of your key in the lock. The coffee pot is sitting on the counter, getting cold. A heavy piece of proof that we are starting to mold. I didn't need the radar or a forecast to see the sudden cold arrival of this long tragedy. At 3 you were delayed, or so I thought, just trapped in the traffic that the midnight had caught. But by 4:35 the panic settled right deep, right into the corners where the memories sleep. I called up your number, but the voicemail just played, a mocking reminder of the blueprints we made. The sky in the east isn't orange or bright, it's just a pale shadow cutting out of the night. And oh, the world is fast asleep, but my landscape is torn, 'cause the fire went out before the morning was born. No dramatic goodbyes on the gravelly drive, just the quiet evaporation of a love that can't survive. The stars fell away without leaving a spark, leaving me stranded in the absolute dark. I was planning a lifetime, adjusting the view, but love ended before dawn could even renew. Why does the sunrise look just like a scar, exposing the layout of exactly where we are? I used to love how the morning would wake, back when your promise was ours to take. But now every twilight is a permanent stain, showing the architecture of my lingering pain. And oh, the world is fast asleep, but my landscape is torn, 'cause the fire went out before the morning was born. kitchen, an empty street, another commitment, suffering, defeat. The sun is up, the night is gone, but love ended before dawn. One more chance to cry verse. The rainfall is tapping against the dashboard glass, and I'm just pulling over to let the heavy traffic pass. The radio is throwing out a low and muffled tone, a static-filled reminder that I'm sitting here alone. I found a pair of sunglasses you left inside the slot, a sudden jagged fragment of a life that I forgot. I held them to the neon light and watched the shadows lean, realizing I'm still trapped inside our final finished scene. I spent the last 6 months pretending I was doing fine, telling everybody I had moved across the line. I painted over bedroom walls and changed my phone routine, living like a body running on a new machine. But composure is a fortress made of nothing but the sand. It crumbles the exact second your memory lands. I thought my eyes were completely dry, I thought the well was dead, but the quiet in this cabin is tearing through my head. And oh, the sky is breaking open and the columns are solid gray, washing all my artificial strength completely away. I don't need a map or compass in the dark to find the coordinates of our dying spark. Let the floodgates drop down, let the defenses fly. Give me one more minute underneath the heavy sky before I let you go, before I say a real goodbye. Just give my broken heart one more chance to cry. Is a tear a defeat or just a proof that I am real? A necessary map of all the things I had to feel. I'm dropping all the armor that was getting far too tight, and letting out the winter in the middle of the night. No more hiding from the damage, no more running from the stain. I'm just leaning my forehead straight against the rain. And all the sky is breaking open and the columns are solid gray, washing all my artificial strength completely away. I don't need a map or compass in the dark to find the coordinates of our dying spark. Let the floodgates drop down, let the defenses fly. Give me one more minute underneath the heavy sky before I let you go, before I say a real goodbye. Just give my broken heart one more chance to cry. Just a minute in the dark, releasing the weight of our cold spark. Let it pour, let it bleed, it's the final cover that I need. The sky clears up, the teardrops dry. Thank you for one more chance to cry. The distance never sleeps. I can hear the high voltage lines humming in the yard, a restless current runner where the landscape is scarred. The clock on the dashboard is the only green light, cutting through the layout of this interstate night. I've put 400 miles between your door and my face, hoping the velocity could clear out the trace. But the asphalt just stretches like a long iron chain, binding my spirit to your lingering pain. pulled into a rest stop on the edge of the line, where the big transport trucks and the shadows align. The drivers are sleeping or they're checking their maps, trapped in the middle of the short little gaps. But I can't find a sanctuary, can't find a close. Every single rest stop holds a piece of your ghost. I check my own mirrors just to find a clean view. The darkness behind me is entirely you. And all the headlights keep burning, a pale shade of white, forcing my eyes through the teeth of the night. The world is fast moving, it don't look behind, but you are a photograph locked in my mind. I can change my zip code and change my street to ensure that our paths never accidentally meet. But geography fails when the fracture is deep, and the distance never sleeps. Has a mile just a marker, or is it a cage? A heavy piece of iron sitting right on the page. I shout to the valley just to make the thoughts drown before the heavy echoes hit this lonely new town. But the engine just idles on the gravelly floor, reminding my heart that you don't love me anymore. And all the headlights keep burning, a pale shade of white, forcing my eyes through the teeth of the night. The world is fast moving, it don't look behind, but you are a photograph locked in my mind. I can change my zip code and change my street to ensure that our paths never accidentally meet. But geography fails when the fracture is deep, and the distance never sleeps. Just highway lines, just an empty lane, driving through the fog, driving through the rain. 1,000 miles or 10,000 more, I'm still standing right at your door. The numbers increase, the shadows grow, nowhere left for me to go. The distance never sleeps.